It's not often that the Altona Veterans Club has home field for the second game of the season, but it happened this year. There was one team in the league that finished with a better record. This is Calvin Caslin. We're at the Sciota ball field for the possibly final game of the season. Churubusco Ellenberg Depot visiting the Altona Veterans. Churubusco, the Busco-Depot team, we'll call them, finished 12-0 during the regular season, and that of course included a win over Altona. Altona's only loss, they finished 11-1 over the season. This league is finishing up a little late this year. Normally they finished up long before this, but here it is, September 24th, and they're just wrapping it up. In the first game of the series, the Altona Veterans defeated Churubusco in the final round here by a 11-4 margin. That game was played at Churubusco, and it's a 2 out of 3. So if Altona wins tonight, they will win the playoff championship again. If Churubusco wins, it'll go to a decisive game 3. Terry Perrier is on the pitching rubber. He's pitching to Brett Manor. Strike one. Fly ball to shallow left center. It's going to drop in. And Manor is on. Fred Porter will run the ball in. Well, Manor is on with a leadoff single. And I'll bring up the shortstop, Greg Pupor.
Make sure one, guys.
There's a pitch, strike. Hit to second. Wood, takes a bad hop. Manor is going to go to third, and we're going to have runners at the corners with nobody out. Wood at second. Jason Mayette at short. Jamie Favreau at third. Mark Tatro is at first base for the Altona defense. This is Delton Pupor. He's the pitcher tonight. Pitch to him is taken for ball 1. Here's a 2-0 pitch. That's no strike.
Thursday.
Perrier delivers. Pupor hits a high towering fly. Porter's going to grab. They'll concede Manor. Gave up that early run and keep Pupor at first base. The throw to the plate probably would not have gotten Manor and would have moved Greg Pupor into scoring position. Rick Giro, the left fielder, at the plate. Here's the pitch from Perrier. Strike one called. Sun is low in the sky. Line shot, that's a base hit. And Pupor's gonna go to third, and then a throw missing the cutoff. Rick Giro alertly goes into second base. So throw missing the cutoff allows Giro to get into scoring position. 1 out, 1 in. 2 ducks in the pond for Alfie Ledoux. Strike one. 1-1 pitch. Line shot is going to be caught by Stacy Perrier. And we're going to have Giro moving up to third, and we'll have a sacrifice fly and a 2-0 lead for the Busco-Depot team. And Scott Bombard, the batter. And a pitch. Ball. Asked his mother if I could call Bombard Beaker. She says, if you must. Throw was wide. Tetro going for the tag, and the ball, I believe, went out of play. So Bombard will end up at second, and the run counts. Throw was wide. Tetro tried to make the sweeping tag and ended up with the ball flying out of his glove. This is Ed Scott. He's the third baseman. He looks at strike one. Comebacker to Terry Perrier. He'll go over to Tetro for the out. 3 runs for Busco-Depot, and they lead as we go to the bottom of the first with Altona coming to bat. Second baseman Bob Wood takes the first pitch from Delton Pupor, and it's just missing, ball 1. His battery mate is Troy Clark. Bottom half of the first, Wood tries to go to right field, and it's going to be grabbed for out number 1. Looks like Scott Bombard in right field. Now Jamie Favreau steps in. 3-0 Busco-Depot leading. Hoping to force a decisive game 3.
Looking right at you.
And a pitch. Strike. Right the middle. Delton Pupor with a glove save that any hockey goalie would have been proud of. This is Mark Tetro now with 2 outs, nobody on. Tetro hits it hard to the second. Sears with the charity hop. Fires to first. It's a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Busco is fired up. Busco-Depot is fired up as we go to the second. Troy Clark, catcher at the plate, looks at strike 1. Top of the second inning, 3-0 ball game. Game 2 in the best of 3. Hit to Tetro. In time. Oh. Oh, I thought he had him. Safe at first. Now first baseman Paul Harriman. Strike 1. Hit to Bruce Warren. And it'll be 1 down. And now second baseman Trevor Sears steps in. Perrier's pitch taken for strike. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out, slow roller. Go to second in time. Favreau firing to Wood for the out. So that's 2 down. Runner at first, and Stuart Shute, the extra hitter. Man with the black socks. Tetro. Mark's going to need to get a ball with a handle on it, I think. And the buys from Busco-Depot. Busco-Depot. Giving him the business. Here's Brett Manor outside.
Come on, Terry. There you go.
Swing and a miss. Nobody left the bag. There's a swing and a miss, and the player leaves the bag. He's out. Can't leave till the ball is hit. Make some kind of contact. Line shot could be caught. Oh, it's going to be dropped. Sears scores. Misjudged in right field. Now Greg Pupor. So far, Altona not doing the things they need to do. And Busco is under the glove of Perrier. Wood going to go to second. in time. Barely getting Manor. Alright, so Busco-Depot picks up a run. They lead 4-0. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. A lot of game left. Stacy Perrier looks at ball one to start the bottom half of the second. The delivery from Pupor, line shot. Picked up by Sears over to first. One down. Now Jason Mayette.
Come on, Jason.
Just those little things that are the difference here in this early part of the ball game. Step here or there. Drop the ball. Or two. Slow roller to Greg Pupor. He's going to fire to first. Had control. Had control. Harriman hung on to it. 2 outs.
We have never been held and we won't be.
Now Bruce Warren.
Let's go. Only a first at bat here, man. Let's go.
Looking for their first base runner. Ball one.
Here we go.
That's going to be in the gap. Warren will be held to a single. Now Fred Porter. Strike one. That's going to be playable in left center. Oh, nothing across for Altona. 4-0 after 2 pull here. Busco-Depot leading in this second game of the best of 3. This Delton Pupor. Here's a pitch from Perrier. Lines it. Foul, strike one. We are in the top half of the third inning in a 4-0 game. Busco-Depot team has to win to force the decisive game 3. Altona winning the first game of the series 11-4. Churubusco defeating Altona in their only meeting during the season, regular season. Nice pickup by Mayette. Fires to Tatro for the out. Nice play there by Jason Mayette, the shortstop.
One down here, guys.
Now Rick Giro at the plate. Pitch from Perrier. Ball.
There you go, Doc.
Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. Tatro moving first base back. It's way out of line. First base way out of line.
There you go, Doc.
Line shot over Mayette's glove. Porter will get it back in. And we'll have a base runner. And now Alfie Ledoux was the batter. Pitch from Perrier. Ball. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stacy Perrier. Transferring the ball. Yes, transferring the ball.
You guys sound like the Alberg Beavers.
This is Scott Bombard. Where'd they go? Center field. Oh, nothing across for Churubusco. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-0. Busco-Depot leading Altona. Terry Perrier at the plate. Leading off in the bottom of the third, the Churubusco Ellenberg Depot team leading this best of three, game 2 by a 4-0 margin.
There you go.
High fly ball, deep to center field, it's out of here. Terry Perrier to straightaway center. Whoop. Terry Perrier, straightaway center. I think they left a hole in the fence there so they can get the ball. So it's 4-1, and now Scott Fleming, the right fielder, will step in.
Danny, call it! Danny, call it!
What's the call of the game?
Huh? Did it go over the top? It's a home run! It was over his head!
It went through the gate.
Went through the gate, so it's a ground rule double.
What's that? All run. I got it. Cut, good shot, buddy. We're still gonna get the run anyway.
So
Come on!
it's a double. Lead off double.
Not gonna win arguing.
Here's a pitch from Pupor. Still a 4-0 game. This looks playable. Ledoux grabs. Tatro running for Perrier will advance to third. 1 down. Now Pat Ryan, the batter. Right. Ruling on that fly ball was that it didn't. Line drive to Greg Pupor. 2 outs. Now Ken Perrier, the extra hitter and scorekeeper tonight. At the plate, looks at strike 1. So that what looked like a run is now at third base with 2 outs. Line shot, is it going to fall? It's going to be caught by Alfie Ledoux. And it looked like a start of a big inning for Altona. Ends up to be a big 0 for the inning. And again, the ruling was that that ball went between the posts there. It was not high enough if the fence had been there to be over the fence. It would have been off the fence had the fence been there. So the umpires decided that it was a ground rule double. We're going to go to the top of the 4th.
Come on, Ed! Come on, Ed, start it here.
6 p.m. the bells of St. Louis of France are pealing here in beautiful downtown Sciota. We have Ed Scott at the plate. A line shot, nice grab by Jason Mayette. A line shot, and he dove into the air and came down with a ball. And just happened to be the right one, too. Now Troy Clark.
There you go. There you go.
Strike.
There it is.
Line shot, that's a base hit. Stacey Perrier picks it up. Fires it into Mayette. And Clark will be on with a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Paul Harriman, the first baseman. Here's a pitch from Perrier. Inside, ball 1. Denny Bruce Jr. calling the balls and strikes. Strike 1-1. 2.
you go, Top.
Popped up. Oh, Favreau couldn't hang on to it. Nice try by Jamie Favreau, but the ball popped out of his glove when he hit the ground.
Ball, let it go.
Harriman steps back in. Hit through the left side. Seeing eye hit into left field. It's away from Warren. Here's a throw to third. Both runners are going to move up as the throw goes into right field. And here comes Harriman looking to score. Powder's going to have him with the tag. The ball drops out of his glove. And Churubusco doing all the things that they need to win. And things just not happening here for Altona. Well, the Busco-Depot side is jubilant at the moment. Now, let's see. This is Trevor Sears, the second baseman. So that was going to be second and third on that seeing eye hit. Or first and third, I should say. Hit too short. Mayette picks it up. Over to Tatro for the out. That's two down. And Stewart Shoot, the batter. Strike one. Right down the line. Out of play. 0-2 the count. Here's a pitch from Perrier. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Pitch over. Out of play. Out of play. It was out of play. Well, count holds 0-2. Or 1-2. If this is foul, it's out. Foul ball. Foul ball with a foul ball on with the 3 strikes on you is an out. So we're going to go to the bottom half of the fourth. We're halfway through this game. Churubusco leading. Churubusco Ellenberg Depot leading 6-0. Bob Wood at the plate, leading off the bottom half of the fourth. Altona looking for their first run. Strike one, says Denny Bruce Jr. Wood hits it. Easy play at first for Sears. Firing to Harriman. Now Jamie Favreau, the batter. Up the middle. And Altona has a base runner with Jamie Favreau standing at first. And Mark Tatro at the plate.
Possible.
Pitch from Pupor. Tatro runs up on it, hits a line shot into center field. Favreau takes it one base at a time with team trailing by 6. Now Stacy Perrier. And here's the pitch. That's a base hit for Perrier. And here comes Favreau. He's going to score. And a throw coming to the plate assures Perrier second base. He probably would not have gone. It would be runners at the corners. Said you got 2 ducks in the pond, runners at second, third, no force on with nobody at first base. There's Jason Mayette. He looks at ball 1, just missing. 1 out. 6-1 the score. They can't take this one away. Hard hit to Greg Pupor. Nice grab. 6-2 the score. 6-2 our score. And we got Bruce Warren stepping in for Altona. 2 outs. Perrier at third base. Base hits a run and a 6-3 ball game. Right now it's 6-2. 6-3 somehow sounds a lot closer. It's dropped. It's a fair ball. And Warren is going to be safe at second. Some fancy footwork there from Bruce Warren. And he slides around the tag without going too far out of the baseline. So he is on with a single. Or maybe a double. But it's a 6-3 ball game. Fred Porter at the plate. 6-3 ball game. 2 outs. Porter looks at strike 1 from Delton Pupor. That looks playable in left field. It is grabbed by Manor. 6-3. We're going to the top of the 5th. All right, this is Brett Manor. He hits a fly ball to left field. Bruce Warren auditioning for the Ed Sullivan Show. Sorry, Bruce, the Ed Sullivan Show is no longer on, so save your audition. Little juggling act in left field by Bruce Warren. Here's Greg Pupor. He hits it hard, but a one-hopper to Manor. Fires to first just in time to get this speedy Greg Pupor. That was a hard hit ball, but Greg Pupor running from that left side gets down that line in a hurry. And he almost beat that one out, and Manor handled that as quickly as he could. So a little bit softer hit ball. Pupor would probably be standing on first. Greg Pupor hits it to the right side. And Wood going back, can't get it. And Delton Pupor is on. And it brings up Rick Giro, the left fielder.
Heads up everywhere!
He touches the glove. Look at him.
Heads up all over!
Believe me.
And a pitch. Well hit. That is deep. That is deep. That's going to be extra bases. Giro got all that one. And he's going to get a triple out of it. Pupor scores. Rick Giro with a towering drive. That would have been out of just about any park around that has a fence. So now we get to Alfie Ledoux with 2 outs in a 7-3 ball game in the top of the 5th. Pitch from Terry Perrier. Ledoux looks at strike 1. Hit to Tatro. Just in time to beat Ledoux. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-3. Busco-Depot leading Altona.
We only got 1 here, guys. Come on, come on. Alfie, get out of the game.
Greg's Plumbing and Heating. Sponsoring Terry Perrier. 1 down. As he pops up to the third baseman, Ed Scott. Now right fielder, Scott Fleming, on the bottom of the 5th. 7-3 ball game. Fleming hits it to Scott. Over to first to Harriman, 2 down. Now Pat Ryan will step in. He's the catcher. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Pupor's pitch, strike 1. It's going to be caught by Ledoux. Yes, Alfie Ledoux with a beautiful catch in right center field. Beautiful grab. Looks like a young Pete Rose, doesn't he? Hooked his glove up, pulled it down. 7-3, we're going to the 6th inning. Ball 1 to Scott Bombard as we start the 6th. Fast moving ball game. Hit to Perrier. 1 down. Now Ed Scott. Scott hits it through. And he'll be on with a single. And Troy Clark steps in. He's the catcher. And the pitch to straightaway center. Perrier got a late jump on it. Got a late jump. And we're going to have a run scoring here. Alert base running by Ed Scott, and he scores, catches the Altona defense napping. The players, the defense weren't watching there and alerting Wood that he was going to score. No pitch. 8-3 now the score. Busco leading. Strike. Line drive, base hit. And we should end up with runners at the corners. Firemen at first. Clark at second. Trevor Sears hits it too short. Fire to first. Double play. Double play. Clark somehow stayed at third. He should have been scoring. Troy Clark should have been trying to score in that one. If they just barely got Sears in that double play. So if there was no double play, he should have been scoring. But if they hadn't gotten a double play, he would have been standing at third base. So it's 8-3. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th.
Come on, Woody, you get on. You Jamie me.
Ken Perrier leading off. 8-3 the score. Ball 2 the count. In the bottom of the 6th. Strike. Top of the order on deck. Line shot right to Scott. Tried to sneak it through the left side of the infield. Right at Scott. Well hit ball, but it's an out. 1 down. And Bob Wooden, the second baseman, to the plate. Ball 1. Hits a shot, and Greg Pupor, nothing gets by him. He's a shortstop, but he can get his glove on it. It ain't going nowhere.
How'd you guys find
Greg Pupor.
Greg Pupor.
2 outs.
Bobby Lacey.
Now Jamie Favreau. Straightaway center, Ledoux. Looks like he's got a bead, and he's got it. 3 up, 3 down for Altona. The Busco-Depot team leads 8-3. We're going to the 7th inning. In game 2 in the best of 3, a Busco win, and this is going to a decisive 3rd game.
I don't know what his last name is.
Ron somebody is batting. And he's on at first. The Busco-Depot team didn't pass along the name to us. And all we know, Brett Manor now.
Close to your team, huh? Heads up all over here. Yeah. Come on.
I told him, Alfie, when he made out that first place trophy, we made a mistake. Then we put Busco and Ellenberg. Should have had more on it, too. No, Brent.
Pitch to Manor. Outside. There he walks. With runners at first and second. And Greg Pupor, the batter.
Why, that got started well.
That's popped up. Should be an infield fly. Wood grabs. One down. Now Delton Pupor. One on. Runners at first and second. The Busco-Depot team leading 8-3. Looking to add another 1 or 2 here in the 7th. That was strike one.
There you go, Scott. Come on, meet. There you go.
Pupor goes to deep right field. Going back. It's going to be off the fence. Going to score 2. Manor is going to be safe as the throw gets by Ryan. 2 runs in, it makes it 10-3. Churubusco Ellenberg Depot. And Mongo is about to step to the plate. Rick Giro, the batter.
We got one down. Tag it up. You're tagging.
Delp Pupor ends up at third base with 1 out. Strike one.
Come on, Terry.
One out. Come on, Rick.
That's going to be deep enough to score Pupor. Porter grabs. Pupor walks in, make it 11-3. And Alfie Ledoux, the batter. So give Giro an RBI and a sacrifice. Pitch to Ledoux is swung on, hit slow roll over to Terry Perrier. He's going to take it himself.
Boy, that's got the deal, let me tell you.
11-3, we're going to the 7th. Mark Tatro hits the ball to left center. Hit to Manor, we got 1 out. 1 down. And Stacy Perrier, the batter, we are now 2 outs away from pushing this game to a decisive 3rd game. Busco-Depot looking to even up the series. Stacy Perrier hits it. In the corner, it's going to be deep but foul. Deep enough but foul. Out of play.
Crusher, are you sure?
Come on, Stacy, you can do
Don't
it.
anybody ever like that by your style.
Drop it in there.
2. 0-2 the count.
Come on, Stacy.
Hit to Sears. Between the wickets. Ledoux can't get a handle on it. And Perrier is going to be coming all the way. No, you should only get 3rd. Should only get 3rd. Going to score, but should only get 3rd because he did not have second base when the throw was initiated. So he should have only got 3rd, but he was so close to second that everybody forgot. So that makes it 13-4. Get 2 bases from where you are. Knocked down by Sears. Probably the first will not be in time. Jason Mayette beats it out. Semiat beats it out. 11-4 now. 11-4 the score. And we got Bruce Warren. Deep for a ball. 6:30, almost normal game time for the regular season, but with the shorter nights here, shorter days. Hit to Scott at third. He's going to go to second, get the force. Scott doing a nice job at third base at the hot corner. 2 down. Would not have gotten Warren if first base had not been occupied. The man on second or third or whatever, or nobody on, Warren would be on. But with first base occupied, Scott had to throw to second base. Here's Fred Porter, 2 outs, and it looks like the third out's going to be a pop-up to Trevor Sears. It's going to be 11-4 final. The Churubusco Busco-Depot team has forced a decisive Game 3 with a 11-4 win, and I believe that was the score of the first meeting between these two teams. So it's all knotted up, and it's all knotted up scoring-wise. So that's the way it was on the 24th day of September, their first full day of autumn 2002. You've been watching Hometown Cable, win or lose, TV that's worth your support. Thanks for watching, and for those of you who are supporting Hometown Cable's efforts.
Wait a second, let us have a second.